league action now. And we entertain Southampton at Elland Road. So context for this is after our capitulation at Wembley once again against Southampton, where we lost 1-0. And boy, have I got opinions on all that. Anyway, we start off with Alvarez free kick against the wall. Made nothing of it. Eventually we've got a corner. Alvarez floats in the corner. Southampton, if you notice on the bottom right, are set to defence. So they were very aggressive and switched on defensively. This was a very tough match to break in terms of breaking them down, and also in terms of Southampton being quite resilient and strong physically, very switched on, as you can see, going in slide challenges, all that, very aggressive defensively. Yeah, tough game. Ball in. They seem to win a lot of headers, you know, trying to get down the flanks, putting balls in, trying to go centrally. They seem to be shutting a lot of things down. There's not a lot of action in the first half, and not a lot of action in this game really. Shot coming in there, keeper beats that one away. It was well struck, it was low, it had direction and voltage, nothing really wrong. If I'm being critical, it's not quite stretching the keeper, but you know, it's a decent attempt and the keeper's done well. We win the ball defence, we break Vaca, but the referee calls time on that because there was very little to talk about in the first half at all. 0-0. Second half, Southampton with a free kick. This time they hit the wall and get a corner as a result. Here is that corner. I left a lot more footage in the second half because there was just very little actual goal action to talk about. And the next match is the second leg of the European tie, so it would have been a very short video. So I've tried to pretty much leave the second half in. There's a couple of bits cut out because obviously time constraint, but you know, there's a lot of this second half in. So you can see what Southampton were like, and you can see our endeavours to you know, try and make that breakthrough of getting the first goal. 60 minutes coming up to nice little step around from our pressure, and Karna's going to have to do some work to get the ball, and he does well and gets that one to Tiepo, who lays it to Ustual. Tiepo in goal again, if you notice. Vaca to Raskin, to Pavlidis, to Bordegaray. And Bordegaray gets the ball in. Vaca, Alvarez, Shields from pressure, lays it to Raskin. Couldn't quite work his body around there, Alvarez, hence the lay, had to go backwards. And again, you know, just showing Southampton's resilience defensively, because they were stopping us from doing things like that, from, you know, being able to wriggle around and get that space to look forward. They were forcing us backwards or sideways. Raskin, Wrench, Bordegaray, Vaca, Oosterwolde, trying to work Southampton, trying to move them, you know, create a little bit of room and space and trying to shift them, but they're slowing everything down. And here, very strong in the challenges once again, and overzealous. De La Vega's been injured, yellow card shown. No need for that. But that is what they were like, just very aggressive defensively and overzealous really. Poor stuff. He wags his finger, but you know, in the book you go, and rightly so. Looking for my worldie, not finding it. Can Southampton break? Going to have to get back and do very well defensively, and we do that. Kana does really well, releases Gonzalez, who fights off the pressure there and loses out eventually, because that is what Southampton were like. Small bone down this near side, and he's got space to put in a cross. That's a dangerous cross, and in the end the Leeds shirt, I think it's Wrench on that side, puts it out of play and gives away a needless corner. Didn't need to do that, but the corner is useless. You got me laughing then. Useless, and it just goes all the way in a touch on this near side. Uswold. Come on, Leeds. How to play again from challenges by Southampton. Gonzalez, Vaca, and Southampton win the ball again. They're frustrating us for sure. Sotalo, Raskin, back to Davitashvili. Davitashvili now. Come on, Leeds. 75 minutes on the clock. 76 now, and Davitashvili works his way down that far side. Gets a good ball in, but Southampton win the header. Like I said, first half, you know, balls in, and essentially they were, you know, very switched on. If you notice down the bottom there on Southampton's tactics, it's bottom left now, obviously, because it's a different house. Gonzalez with a good header, as I'm talking about tactics. Really good work again by Davitashvili, who's doing solid work down that side and putting in some really good balls into the box. And Gonzalez there, unlucky. Sees his effort to go just over. Yeah, but Southampton not defensive this half, as you'll notice. They're set like we are, just to see how this game is going. Maybe we should attack, I don't know. Rodriguez anyway, with space to move forward. Pull the trigger, son. And then he waits and he checks back onto his right. He's got a shot on him. He should have pulled the trigger, in my opinion. Gonzalez, this game needs something, doesn't it? Doesn't it just? It's a really frustrating game. Davitashvili once again fighting off the challenge and succeeding. Can he get a good ball in? He can. Oh, why didn't he attack it? Just attack the ball. Oh, for goodness sake. Tick-tock on the clock. Leeds coming again. Davitashvili's done really well, but I can't find the Leeds shirt there. Pavlidis it is, isn't it? Can't find him. Mopped up by Leeds. But to Southampton, can they break? Ball forward, looking for Obafemi. Oh, what can you say? What a shot. What a goal. The angle was against him. The position in the box was against him. Had a Leeds defender close to him, but it didn't make any difference, did it? Across Diepo into the far side of the goal. That's an absolute brilliant finish from Obafemi. He does seem to score against my team, and it's that score, isn't it? 1-0 Southampton. They've done a job on us. Holds off the challenge, gets the ball into Obafemi. The angles again, look at that for a finish. You can't take anything away from that. You've got to doff your cap, haven't you? That is a fine finish. And they frustrated us. They frustrated us with their defensive shape. And they've gone defensive again. If you see the bottom left now, we've gone attack. We should have gone attack earlier, in my opinion. 89 minutes. Pavlidis frustrated But a good challenge of the defender there. They've done that, haven't they? Defended. Rodriguez switches the ball to Raskin. Raskin with the short bodies in the way of that, takes this thing out of it, and they clean up. TikTok on the clock, 91 minutes, we're into injury time now. Ball to Gonzalez, he's got to get shot away. Bodies in the way of it. Three minutes injury time is up. And we've lost 1-0. A familiar story. Obafemi scores against us again. I can tell you now, after the loss at Wembley, I was devastated. And putting this through the editing is bringing it all back. There's the results. I'll see you for the next one. Take care.